Hello guys, welcome back to Sports Corner GH. My name is Edmund. If you see me in this Black Star jersey, you know I'm going to talk about the Black Stars. Now, Coach Gideon is expected to name the final 25-man squad the Black Stars are going to play against Madagascar on the 31st of May. 31st of May is a Wednesday, and Coach Gideon is going to name that squad. Now, it's been rumored that that squad is going to bring a lot of talking points when it's being released, and we are here for it. But in today's video, we are going to talk about the players Coach Gideon is likely to parade against Madagascar on the 18th of June in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Now, we started this series and talked about the keepers, the goalkeepers, the forwards, and I mean a whole lot. But in today's video, we are summing everything up and bringing you the final 25-man squad likely to face Madagascar on June 18th. So guys, quickly before we go into that, if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to Sports Corner GH. If you have already subscribed, thank you very much. Now, before I begin with today's video, I want to give shout outs to those who commented under our video yesterday, and I'm going to begin with their names very quickly and we go into today's video. Emmanuel Kofi Date, thank you very much. Anthony Yaomenu, thank you for commenting under our video. Daniel Obitre, thank you very much. Prosper Atichobi, thank you very much. And then Anita Edubwahin, thank you very much for supporting Sports Corner GH and also watching me on Sports Corner GH. Now let's go into today's video. So today's video is going to mostly be about the final 25-man squad, and I'm also going to go through it and the expectation we have for the Black Stars as they are going to play against Madagascar. I believe we have to talk about one or two things that worries the Black Stars, and I'm going to be truthful. Our goal scoring problem, we need to talk about it. The midfield, how they don't give forward thinking passes, they're always giving safe passes. We also need to talk about it at the end of this video. So let me quickly go through the final 25-man squad. I believe Coach Gideon is likely to parade against Madagascar. So now let's start with the goalkeepers. With the goalkeepers, we would have Lawrence ati-zigi, we would have Jojo, Wollacott, and also Razak, abalora. Now, these are the players I believe would be in goal post or would compose of the goalkeepers for the Black Stars. Now, let's talk about the defenders. The defenders will consist of Alexander Djiku, Joseph Aidoo, alidu, Gideon mensah, Nicholas Opoku, Patrick Kpozo, Kingsley Schneider or Dennis Odoi. Kingsley Schneider or Dennis Odoi, because Kingsley came in place of Tariq Lante. Now Dennis Odoi is fit and has played some few games for Club Bridge, so I believe he either comes in or Kingsley comes in. And also Patrick Fiefa or Daniel Amate. Patrick Fiefa could probably come and then make his debut for the Black Stars, or Daniel Amate would come into the club despite having lost form or not having a lot of game time with Leicester City. So I just have still some uncertainty about some players, inclusion in the final 25-man squad. So let's go to the midfielders. The midfielders would have Thomas-Asante, would have Salis Abdul Samed, would have Mohamed Kudus, would have majeed ashimeru, would have Edmund addo, and then we would have Baba iddrissu. But I believe if Coach Gideon has already ironed things out with Jeffrey Schlupp, he might be battling place with Edmund addo. So it is 50-50. That place too, I'm not that certain because there have not been any news item saying that Coach Gideon has already talked to Jeffrey Schlupp yet. So if that's the case, then I believe Edmund addo is still going to make the final 25-man squad to face Madagascar. Now let's look at our forwards. The forwards will have Inaki Williams, and I also believe Andre Ayew will be added to the forwards, looking at his age and then the strength he has at the moment right now. He can play our midfield, he can play the wings. So the only position I believe he can play it's the forward, and we also replace Antoine Semenyo. Also, we could see the introduction of Thomas-Asante. Yes, the guy that is heavily linked with the Black Stars. He plays from West Bromwich Albion, and he could probably make the final 25-man squad to face Madagascar, and also probably make his debut in the international game. Also, let's talk about our wingers. That is where more of our players on form are being located. We have Jordan Ayew on form, Osman Bukari on form, Joseph Pencil on form, Kamaldeen Sulemana on form, and then lastly Kamal Sowa. Now Kamal Sowa is a doubt for me. I believe if the coach decides to change Kamal Sowa and bring in another player, that would be fine. Kamal Sowa this season has not been really active for Club Bridge. There has not been a lot of goals as we used to see from him, you know, during the Champions League period. He has been on the down low, and I think it's a dip in form. So when we see Kamau Osowa not being in the final 25-man squad, don't be surprised. But I've included him here with the possibility that he has, you know, been with the team for some time now. So definitely he will gel with them. He's yet to make his debut for the Black Stars. So guys, this is the list of players, the 25-man squad. I believe Coach Chris Hughton is going to announce on 31st May. Yes. Coach Chris Hughton is probably going to announce this on 31st May. So this list is not 100% sure. I think this is like 95-90% sure, because some players I'm not yet certain about them. So 90-95% sure. Now, that aside, now let's talk about the Black Stars as they're going to play in Madagascar. It's a must-win game for us. It's a must-win game for the Black Stars. This is not a game where we will go there and some players will go and be playing for themselves. You know, the goal scoring problem in the Black Stars only doesn't have to do with the strikers. It also has to do with the wingers and then the players who are supposed to make those passes. For example, I'm not just going to pick on one player, but then Mohamed Kudus and then Kamaldeen Sulemana. These two players are players who I believe could contribute more when it comes to the goal scoring in the Black Stars. But most of the times when they're in the Black Stars, they hold on to ball so much that the forward sometimes gets annoyed or sometimes feel like the pass isn't coming. So if you notice Inaki Williams, he makes the run and the pass doesn't come. So immediately he realizes he's in an offside position. You have destroyed the move because you wanted to dribble the next player. Sometimes football needs to be done simply. But the reason I'm saying this is that Mohamed Kudus doesn't hold on to ball so long in Ajax. If you watch Ajax game and he's playing on the wings, he doesn't hold on to ball too much. He dribbles 1-2, he gives the pass. He dribbles 1-2, he gives the pass. But when it's in the Black Stars, I don't know if it's a Maswa or what. They keep on holding on to the ball, dribbling and dribbling and dribbling. I mean, it's nice to dribble. So please, if you want to give skills and be dribbling, let us be like 4-0 up and then be doing that. If you are doing that, nobody would complain. But if we are struggling to get goals and you are dribbling, I mean, what is the point of it? Football games, the whole idea is to get off with 3 points. Nobody cares about your dribbling if you are not able to score. Now, that has to do with Kamaldeen Sulemana. I'm excited he scored a brace for Southampton as they play against Liverpool. But what my problem is with Kamaldeen Sulemana is final product. And I'm just happy, you know, against Liverpool, he showed us a glimpse that he's, you know, working on that. Because it's very important. Kamaldeen in the Black Stars can do all the dribbling in the world. He has space, he can pass his marker and do all the, you know, wonderful things every winger can do. But just finishing, hitting the ball on target is always his problem. And I believe this should be worked on. If he's going to be a complete winger for the Black Stars and also for any club, his goal scoring form needs to be alive. We need him in the Black Star for that. If he's going to start ahead of players such as Osman Bukari, he needs to be alive. That's all I want to say. He needs to be alive. He needs to be scoring goals. Because the goal scoring is not the only responsibility of the striker. The wingers are either supposed to assist or score goals. If you can't score the goal, make sure you provide the assist for the striker to score. But here lies the case. More dribble. They dribble too much and then they waste a lot of chances. So that's one of my major problems when it comes to the Black Stars and the goal scoring problem. And I hope Coach Chris Hughton identified this and make sure he solves this immediately. Because if we don't take time, Madagascar will disgrace us because they are playing at home. If we don't take time, Madagascar will disgrace us despite the kind of players we are going to parade against them. If we don't take time and they score a goal, they will pack the bus and play satanic football. That is Madagascar for you. If they score the first goal, they will pack the bus and play satanic football. Nobody knows how to play satanic football more than Mourinho. And Madagascar can just go and watch videos of Mourinho and they will know how to play satanic football. Satanic football. Diego Simeone and then Mourinho. Nobody knows how to play satanic football more than them. So the Black Stars needs to take this into consideration. So guys, let me know what you think about the final 25-man squad who are likely to make Coach Chris Hughton's squad to face Madagascar. Also, which problem do you identify with this current Black Stars that needs to be solved? Let me know that down below in the comment section. I've already said mine. I believe the wingers and then the midfielders need to, you know, pass the ball quickly. The dribbling is too much. Pass the ball, let Inaki be scoring. pass the ball so that whoever is the striker should be scoring. We always waste time, and then when it's about getting to the close of the game, we are now playing serious football. We need to win this thing so that we put things to play. So guys, that's all I have for you for today. My name is Edmund. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and also don't forget to turn on notification. Also comment under this video so that I'll mention your name and give you a shout out in our next video. My name is Edmund. Have a nice day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.